Hi, in this video we will talk about percentage problems. So you basically want to remember this lovely fraction equation that I have up here, and we call this a proportion. And so in this proportion, you want to look at the relationship of part over whole equals the percent over 100. So in most of the questions that you're going to see, they're going to give you a portion of a number, the whole number, a percentage, and the 100 is just going to be that percentage number over the 100. The other way that you've also seen this as is over of equals percent over 100. So you'll see in the following questions, you look for those keywords to help you figure them out. So let's take a look now at some examples, and we'll work through using these rules. So let's take a look at number 1. So you have here, what percent of 29 is 3? So there's your is over of. So if we're going to use the is over of equals percent over 100, notice what they're asking you to find. So what percent, that's your x. So to use this rule, your is 3, your of is 29, your x is your percent of 100. Now to answer this question, we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to get 100 times 3 and 29 times x. So that's going to be 300x equals 29. And then you divide by 300. So you get x is equal to 29 all over 300. And that gives you 0.096666. I'm just going to round it to 7. And that is the actual, that's your number here. And that's the number of what your x is. Okay? Let's try number 2. What percent, so x is your percent, of is. So is 21, of is 33.5, equals x over 100. We cross multiply, we get 210 is equal to 33.5x. Divide by 33.5, 210 divided by 33.5, and we're going to get x is equal to 6.268, and I'm going to round the 6 up to 7. Okay, let's do the next one. What percent, so that's the x over the 100, of 55 is 34. Cross multiply, and we get 340 equals 55x, and then you do 340 divided by 55, and you get x is equal to 6.18 repeating. Next one. Little different now. So 41%, I just covered the 41. So that 41% is going to get written as 41 all over 100. Of 78, so remember it's is over of. So the 78 is the of. Is what? What's your x? So you have that type of setup. Cross multiply, so you get 100x equals 41 times 78. So it's 3,198, and when you divide by 100, you get 31.98. So that is your what? It's your x. Let's continue. 28%, so that's going to be 28 all over 100. Of 63, so 63 is the denominator, and x is your what? Is your is. Cross multiply, 100x equals 63 times 28. So it's going to be 1,764. When you divide by 100, you get 17.64. Okay, let's keep it going. So you have 58%, so that's 58 over 100. Of what? Now notice how this is different. The what is with the of. So is 63.4, and the of is what? So now you cross multiply. You multiply the 100 with 63.4, so that's 6,000 340 equals 58x, and then you divide by 58. So 6340 divided by 58, and we get 109.31. It's a rounding because it does go repeating. Okay, keep it going. 1 is what percent of, so 1 is what percent, I don't know the percent, of 52.6. So we cross multiply and we get 52.6x equals 100. Divide 100 by 52.6 and we get x is equal to 1.9 rounding. What percent, that's x over 100, of 38 is 15, so is over of. Cross multiply, and we get 1500 equals 38x. Divide by 38, and we get x is equal to 39.47 approximately. All right, 4 more left. 73 is what? So I actually circled the wrong thing here. So 4% of 73 is what? So 4 over 100 of 73 is what? So you cross multiply, so you gotta do 73 times 4, and we get 292 equals 100x. You divide by 100 and you get 2.92. What is 12%? So the what is the is 12% of 17.5. So we cross multiply, we get 100x equals 12 times 17.5. That's 210. So x is equal to 2.1. 79%, so 79 over 100, of 67 is what? So you can see how we set that up. Do 67 times 79. So you get 5,293 equals 100x. Divide by 100. X is equal to 52.93. So what is, so your is your x, 59 over 100 of 14. So you're going to do 14 times 59. So you get 826 equals 100x. Divide by 100, and you get x is equal to 8.26. So this is most generally your questions with percentages. Now, during my questions, okay? All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to pause the video, rewind the video, go back and take your time to make sure these all make sense. Hours today, I had a question posed to me that was posed on Alex, and I'm just going to bring it up to you here. It is a much more complicated one. So this one says, I'm going to paraphrase it a little, but it basically said 32% of the original price. Let me think of it. So 32% off the original price resulted in a dress being $357. So the sale price was $357 with a discount of 32% on the original price. And the question is, well, what was the original price? So basically, the original price had a 32% discount, which resulted in the $357. So let's try to answer this. In Alex, as you've probably been aware, that it goes from easy, medium to hard. This would be on the more harder range because you do have to set up an equation. So we're going to let X be the original price. Since X is the original price, we know that 32% of X will result in what the discount is. So that's going to be the discount that you're going to get. So meaning if I had a $100 dress and I had a 20% off coupon, my discount would be $20 off. So you just do the multiplication of the discounted a percentage off times the original price to get what your discount is. Now, the sale price would be whatever you end up buying it for. So the purchase price will be the price that you have for the item that the original price minus the discount. Right? So this is the original price minus your discount. And this will be what you end up purchasing for. So notice that we have a purchase price. The purchase price is $375. So $375 is going to be equal to the original price minus the discounted price. And we can solve this now. But this was the hard part. The hard part was figuring this all out. So now let's do this part. So x minus 0.32x is really 1 minus 0.32, or you can think of it as 1.00 minus 0.32. But this will result in 0.68x equals 357. And then you divide by the 0.68, and you get x is equal to 525, which means this dress was originally $525, but with a 32% discount, you're able to purchase it for $375. Now, yes, this is the harder of those questions. The more you do, the better you will get at these, but it really is you coming up with setting up word problems. And as we progress through this course, you'll get better and better at these type of word problems. For your examination, though, they're going to be a little bit more straightforward, and you'll see that on the review sheet, there'll be more of like 20% off $120 is, and you have to figure that out, okay? Which is very similar to